Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we're taking a look at the 1997 Nissan Skyline GTR Autech version 40th anniversary. The 4-door Skyline. The only 4-door Skyline in this game other than the Nismo tuned version of this car. And you might notice this has a racing modification. Thanks to Gran Turismo 2 Plus, it has restored the cut racing modification. No idea why it was cut during development, but it was, so here it is on the car now. I am worried about this one. This one could be incredibly quick. 727 horsepower, one of the most powerful cars we've ever had go around here, and it is four-wheel drive. But it weighs 1,332 kilos and it's got a stage 4 turbo in it, so how controllable it's going to be, who knows. It's going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land tracks at the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the TVR Server LM Edition, a 28.620. The Skyline 4-door, probably unlikely to beat that. It will be very quick though. This should go into the under 30 club. In terms of Skylines, we have had an R32 go around. It set a time of 29.612 and it wasn't particularly good, so we'll see how the 4-door one gets along. And it's already getting off to a pretty stellar start because that is quite a good time. Got slightly clipped by that by the tyre barrier at the end there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this is this could be very quick. It is driving quite nice. It's very heavy. It also has a bit of rear bias by the looks of it when it comes to distributing the power, like getting rear end slides in a 4-door saloon car, or a 4-wheel drive 4-door saloon car at that, isn't ideal to going particularly quick around here, but hopefully we can get things all nicely gathered up just long enough to let this have a good lap. I don't think it's going to be breaking the 29-second barrier somehow, but we'll wait and see. It just doesn't seem like it's quite quick enough to do that, although 29.136, that is a mighty time there. That is our quickest 4-door car to ever take on the track, so that is... I wasn't quite expecting it to get that far up, so anything beyond this is a bonus. Can it beat the Uyghur Vector? Let's have a look. It beats the Sanavi Sylvia already, so that's interesting. Alright, try and get a nice run up here. It is blisteringly quick. I think the actual times through the speed traps are about what we got out of that Vector. And the Vector, like I say, is the most powerful car we've had around here. It's also one of the quickest cars we've had go around this track. So if a 4-wheel drive Skyline can't beat that with about the same amount of power, then that's interesting. And also just shows you how blisteringly quick that Vector was. On to the final lap then. I'm going to have to pussy out slightly on the braking zone. And smack the wall. Bollocks. Yeah, there's definitely room for this to get into the underneath that. Certainly is room, but it shall not be. This is a lot better to drive than that R32 that I drove around here was. I remember that R32 having numerous handling issues, whereas this is pretty good, pretty consistent. There's definitely 0.2 in there. That definitely could go under the 28 club, but nevertheless, that is unfortunately what does occur sometimes. But on the whole, yeah, I'm super impressed for a 4-door saloon car that weighs as much as it does. That is a heavily impressive time. Yeah, like I say, I think there's 0.2 in there. It definitely could slip under 28, but it will not do. 29.068 will put it in to 6th place. It loses out marginally to the Uyghur Vector W8 Twin Turbo, but it beats the Evo 4 Impreza sedan, although there are quicker versions of Evos and Imprezas to come. I'm sure we'll topple this, but on the whole, considering the weight of this thing, that's mighty impressive. yeah, really good car to drive, really quick. Just a little bit too hefty. I think if it was 1,100 kilos, it might be a little bit more undrivable, but there'll definitely be room for it to go right to the top of the board. But nevertheless, that's where it goes for today. So thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully you'll join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.